Cocaine by Eric Clapton. We're going to look at a really nice song to jam on. It's a pretty much open book type of song. The basic chords are going to be E and D. And you'll notice that I'm playing it with one finger. There's my E, fret number 9. There's my D, fret number 7. I'll introduce the other chords later. We're going to make it more interesting. We're putting an octave pinky. That sounds pretty sweet. And you get this. Then we're going to add a little scale, and we're going to do something like this. And we're going to see how we can build the song into a song that you can really freestyle and just enjoy playing guitar. So there's no real set 100% correct way to play it. There's a lot of space here for ad-lib, for freestyling, for just having fun. But first of all, the basic chords. Now, assuming you've got the PDF open in front of you, you will see that halfway down the page there's a total of 5 chords there, of which 4 are the basic chords, the other one's a little octave thing. I'm going to demonstrate that later. And your opening chord, like we said, is simply going to go E, E, D, E. And then instead of going D, E, I put a little slide in there because it sounds nice. So slow motion. You can see the slide. And jump back. And I'm just going to turn the camera a little bit so you can see my strumming hand as well, and you also get a different angle in the movement. It's going to be something like this. Now, what sounds really cool, you can see I'm putting my pinky at the bottom there. I'm just taking these fingers out the way so you can see what I'm doing. And it gives you the octave, more from a head-on view, the camera angle again. You can see from there. And this note here is actually a D as well, which is an octave of the D chord you're playing here. So you're going to go. And also on the strumming, you can ad-lib the strumming, you can improvise the strumming. So I'm not going to give you a fixed way on how you must play it. I want you to listen to what I'm doing. I want you to go onto YouTube or Spotify. I want you to listen to Eric Clapton's live version, his studio version. Make a bit of effort and learn different ways to play a really cool song. But right now, I want you and I to jam it through. We're not going to put the pinky thing in. And I just want you to get used to the timing. And then after doing it, we're going to go to the chorus, which you're going to go. And those chords, E, fret number 9, D at fret number 7, there's your C at fret number 5, and all these chords are on the PDF. And there's your B at fret number 4. But enough talking, let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Here we go, chorus. Back to you. So I want you to play along and jam with me, and again, like I said, go to different sort of media sources and listen to the song, listen to what Clapton does, because that middle chorus has got a lot of offbeat. Okay, but what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to strum through it again. I'm going to bring the pinky in. I want you to try and copy me with the pinky, jam along with me, and then also after the 4th time we're going to go into your chorus as well. I'll be ready. 2 and 3 and 4 and. And it repeats. Now also on the PDF I've included 2 scales. The one is the E minor pentatonic scale. Now the E minor pentatonic scale all the way up to fret number 12 is going to sound like this. 12, 15. This is for those that don't know the scale, that are still new to scales. 12, 14. 12, 14 again onto the 3rd string. Another 12, 14, and the last 2 strings 12, 15, 12, 15. So if you play it through slowly, it should sound like this. 3 and 4 and. And come down as well. Now what sounds really cool, instead of doing that whole, that part there, you do something like this. And that's part of your scale. Now that particular little riff, hammer on from the 4th string onto the 3rd string, bender, 14th up, pinky comes in at the bottom, 15. Come back to the bent, that's still bent, release it. So it's, and if you don't want to stop there, you can come back to the 14th as well. So something like this. I'm basically freestyling this as I go along. And the lesson over here that I really want you to get is that you've got space to do what you want to do. So I'm not writing anything down for you in this one. I'm showing you what can be done, sharing some ideas with you, and then have fun with it. Here we go. 3 and 4 and... And that one over there, I actually brought that in as well. Also sounds quite cool. Also, I can do the bend here. And I can get this. Also sounds quite nice. I can also do a series of bends and go like this. And I can get this. So I can really have fun with this whole scale. I can leave the bends out and just play the scale and get that. And again, to put every single mathematical possibility into the scale would be silly. I can do one note. Check this out. Do 2 notes. I can do 3 notes. I can do lots of notes. So there's no rules here, people. That's the lesson about this song, which makes it so cool. Now the other scale that's on the page as well is going to be this one over here. It's going to start with fret 5 and it's going to go up this way. And what's nice about this one over here, just on those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes, it lends itself to right in the scale and the chords. So with this one over here, by the fret 12, I had to jump quite a bit. This one over here, I'm already in my chord position, so now I can go. It also works quite nicely. So the first shape over here, there I'm jumping quite a bit. Second shape I just showed you now. I didn't have to move at all really. So what's cool about these two shapes and this one is that it covers right from fret 5 all the way to fret 15. So I'm covering quite a lot of ground on my guitar. I'm getting a lot of fret usage, if you want to call it that, when improvising. Now I do have a channel that's got exercises as well, things like this, or things like this, for example. All the exercises like that. So if you want exercises, go to the channel. If you can't find them, let me know and I'll drop you a link to them. But for this video over here, I want you to learn how to play cocaine, and I want you to know that you got 2 short little scales, that one and that you can inject or add little improvised solos of yourself. And again, one last sort of talk on over here is that I don't want to sort of write down the riffs. I want you to sort of get the idea that I'm just freestyling, and I want you to experiment, because a riff that I do might not be your ideal. So I might do this, for example. You might not like that riff, but it wasn't that a tune. You might like doing this one. Maybe that's your favorite. I don't really mind. The point is, get to know the scale, that you can use your scales as you want. Okay, that's enough talking for this one. I just hope you enjoyed it. Also, if you go onto YouTube as well, just type in Eric Clapton Cocaine, or just type in Cocaine Backtracks, and you'll get hundreds of different versions that you can just sit and jam to. So this is a jam song. It's a fun song. It's a song that I think all guitarists learn somewhere along the line, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Take care. Cheers.